The film begins with John Wick retrieving his stolen 1969 Ford Mustang from a chop shop, emphasizing his determination for closure. Once home, John reburies his weapons, indicating his intention to resume his peaceful, retired life. Santino D'Antonio visits John, presenting a marker that obligates John to fulfill a promise, underscoring the criminal underworld's strict traditions. After John refuses to honor the marker, Santino retaliates by destroying John's home with a grenade launcher as a coercive measure. Seeking advice, John meets with Winston, who elucidates the sacrosanct nature of the marker within their community's rules. With reluctance, John agrees to carry out the task imposed by the marker, to assassinate Santino's sister, Gianna D'Antonio, thereby securing Santino's ascendancy in their criminal hierarchy. John travels to Rome, illustrating the global expanse of their clandestine society. At the Continental Hotel in Rome, John meticulously selects his armament for the impending task. John discreetly enters Gianna D'Antonio's coronation celebration, navigating the opulent event with a fusion of grace and intent. He confronts Gianna, who opts for suicide over being killed by John, introducing a nuanced aspect to the moral landscape of their world. Cassian, Gianna's loyal bodyguard, stumbles upon John, initiating a tense chase through the celebration. A fierce melee between John and Cassian extends into Rome's streets, showcasing their formidable combat skills. Their confrontation halts at the Continental Hotel in Rome, adhering to the rule that forbids business within its premises. Back in New York, John is ambushed by Santino, who has placed a $7 million bounty on him to obscure his own role in the scheme. This incites a series of confrontations across the city as various assassins vie for the bounty. In need of assistance, John turns to the Bowery King, a figure deeply entrenched in the city's underworld, revealing John's extensive network. Armed by the Bowery King, John engages Santino's forces at a contemporary art gallery, transforming the space into a dynamic arena. John faces off against Ares, Santino's mute aide, in a tense, silent confrontation amidst the art. The conflict extends into the gallery's catacombs, marrying the contemporary with the ancient in the film's aesthetic. John systematically dispatches Ares and her squad, adapting to the demanding setting. The climactic encounter occurs at the Continental Hotel in New York, where Santino seeks refuge, believing himself safe within its neutral territory. In the hotel's lounge, John defies the sacred rule by assassinating Santino, starkly disrupting the neutrality of the space. Winston informs John that his actions have triggered a global contract on him, effectively making him a target worldwide. Declared excommunicado, John loses all access to the underworld's resources, though Winston grants him a 1-hour reprieve. The film ends with John and his dog urgently navigating the streets of New York, now the target of an international manhunt, setting the stage for his relentless fight for survival.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.